Welcome back everybody to XanTech, and today we're going to be talking corner lights. In particular, this corner light right here. Now you've got your Philips Hue, you've got your Govee, and Philips Hue of course is like super expensive. Well, for somebody with my budget, Govee is about half the price, but for now even that's a little bit expensive, so I've decided to go with this sort of DIY corner RGB light. This is a freestanding one, so I wanted to improve my set at the moment. At the moment, as you can see, it's just white light going on, black background. So let's see what we get in this box and power it up if it's any good. So I like the box, it's pretty cool. It's a little freestanding one here, RGB, all black. At the back, it shows you the various different setups. Well, just one standing setup, but the different colors you can use. So like I say, this is a no-name brand, but it looks pretty good, so let's see. Okay, we open it up, we get the little instruction manual. This is the Soti Pev's corner floor lamp. So there's a user manual. We get also these individual light tubes. What's that, about 12-13 inches? So we get one of those. We get a second one. What else here? Okay, we got, this is the base. I'm assuming there's some longer extensions for the feet, otherwise it's going to be very flimsy. So the cable is attached, you can't remove the cable from that. Comes with a little USB connector, but I don't see any plug in here, so I've borrowed this one from an old Samsung phone so that I could actually give it some power. We have another one of the tube extensions. And I was right, we do have, here's one of the feet. It's just solid metal. There's a little rubber pad. I'm assuming that's the side that goes down on the ground. We got another foot extension. And what else do we have? And we have, wow, that is one hell of a remote control. As you can see, it's got a multitude of settings and buttons. We'll play around with that later once we set it up. And we have a little baggie with some screws and an Allen key. Okay, let's put the box to one side. I can go here. And now, I suppose, let's begin the assembly. Okay, well, so as we can see, we have three pieces here. This is the main part that goes on the ground. I suppose this one with the flat top, that's going to be the top. It's not marked A, B, or C, so I suppose it doesn't matter. You can see you've got the cutout here, the extension piece, which slots into this one. Push that in firmly, and that's all there is to it. There's no little clip or attachment, nothing like that. Second one, align the two, slot them in, easy peasy. And then of course we take the last piece and connect it together like that. Apply a little bit of pressure, not too much, and there you have it. As you can see, that is a fairly long one. That's what she said. Okay, so we'll take off these little plastic coverings, protection, whatever. We don't need that one. Is there any more? Huh, I think only one of them had that little plastic covering. Oh, no, here we go. Get rid of that. And hopefully when you're building yours, that won't happen. Probably should have removed these beforehand. So there we go, that's off. Slide that back in. Okay, it would be better, I think, if they had some kind of little clip to make sure that it doesn't separate like that, so you don't have any accidents. Now let's attach these leg pieces. So like I said, the little rubber pad, you face down to where the ground will be. Slide that one on there. Get the next one. Again, align the pad facing downwards. And they just slot on like that. And then I suppose this is where the screws come in. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose the fifth one's a spare one because there's only 4 sockets. And you get this quaint little Allen key with a Phillips head. So you put those in there. Okay. Now let's speed this part up so you don't have to see my shaky hand struggling. Now what you couldn't see in that time-lapse video is these screws that come with the stand are really tight. The holes don't seem to be drilled exactly for them, so I've needed a little bit more power than I could get out of this Allen key, so I've gone with my trusty iFixit screwdriver so that I could get them properly tightened. It's quite strenuous work. I would have thought they might have drilled these properly, but I guess you get what you pay for. So let's tighten this one up. Power. And there we have it. See, you can't go wrong with iFixit. And you also get this little sponge pad, and that, like, you know, here on the feet you got the little sponge pad. It doesn't go along the full length, but you have this one that goes under the main body of the lamp. So you just peel that off, stick it in the center, and now you have nice support in each corner of the light so it doesn't scratch up your floor. Okay, well, there's the light once it's fully constructed. It is switched on now. Once it's fully assembled, it's about 5 feet in height. If you want to move it around your room or your office or wherever, you must pick it up, use 2 hands, support the top and pick it up at the bottom, because there's no clips to keep each of the sections connected. If you pick it up by the middle or by the top, you could find that it separates, and then you don't want to damage it if you drop it or anything. So always make sure you pick it up at the base and support it at the top if you want to move it around anywhere. It does come with an app that you can use to control it with your phone via Bluetooth. Unfortunately, I can't show you how that works because I'm filming using my phone at the moment. I still don't have a secondary camera, but I'll put that in a clip a little bit after I show you the remote control. So the remote control, as you can see, has a multitude of buttons. There's this little plastic tab. You pull that out, and then the battery has contact. You can switch it off, and right now it's not working, so I'm going to cut away, make sure the battery is situated properly, and we'll get back to testing the remote. Okay, take 2 with the remote. The battery was actually upside down. So nice packaging there. So we'll press the power button on, and there you have it, it's on. And you have a few different settings, but in order to show you that properly, I've got to dim the lights here. So Alexa, dim the lights. Oh yeah, no smart lights here at the moment. So another quick cutaway while I get up to turn the lights off, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so here with the lights dimmed, hopefully you can still see me okay. You can turn it off, turn it on. You must make sure that the remote control has line of sight with a little receiver. This isn't Bluetooth, so you'll be much better using this with your mobile phone. So here we can turn the brightness up, turn the brightness down. It's got a good degree of brightness level. That's not too bad there. And there's a multitude of settings. There's the red, there's the blue. Although blue, when I press the green button, it goes blue. Let's see what happens when I press the blue button. It goes green. So, okay. And we have the white light. The white does white, blue does green, and green does blue. That is awesome. Okay, I didn't have that problem with the Philips Hue light, but anyway. What else do we have here? We have the rainbow effect. I think that looks pretty cool. what do we have here? We can speed it up. We have the quick. I should probably put an epilepsy warning here in the video. I don't want to affect anybody. And we have the nice and slow mode. There's a million buttons here. Of course, there's a lot of preset buttons. You have 1, 2, 3. You have 10 preset modes, so you can set it for your optimum mood or however you're feeling. And then you've got the, I don't know, these have 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and 120 minutes. I'm assuming that is, well, I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it'll flash and light up for a certain amount of time. Let's put this on blue. I like the blue effect. As you can see, I've got the blue on my computer, so I suppose I'll be sticking with that. So there you go. In the user manual, it just pretty much going to tell you everything that I've already told you. The app that you can download, there is a QR code here where you can get the app, and I'll put that up on screen for you right now so you can check out the app that you want to use. And like I say, it is going to be far better controlling this with your smartphone, since the remote control relies on line of sight with its receiver. If I point it here, as you can see, nothing's happening. But if I point it directly at the base receiver, then the light is off. You can control it. That, I would say, is the only downside of this light. But apart from that, I think it's pretty good. Really inexpensive way to light up and set the mood in your studio, your gaming room, or wherever else you decide to place this. And okay, there you go. Well, there you guys. That was my quick and easy setup of the RGB floor light. A perfect addition to any room, any studio, any man cave out there. I will leave a link for this in the description. Also, if any of you like, I will also leave a link to my favorite little toolkit, the iFixit toolkit. So until next week's video, take care.